Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You can call me Jerry. I would like to get rid of the Electoral College of the United States. I think we should go to direct popular vote or some other better system of electing the President and Vice President of the United States. Or at least reform or fix the Electoral College or come up with a different system. But I do not like, I hate, I despise, I loathe the Electoral College. I'd like you to convince me that I should like the Electoral College or agree with me. What I'd really like for you to do is educate me, give me another perspective. These are the arguments that I understand about the Electoral College that I think are not valid or are no longer valid and can be refuted. All right. Okay, when the Founding Fathers created the United States of America, one of the reasons they created the Electoral College was because a lot of people were illiterate and hence were less informed, less knowledgeable about people running for president and vice president. And that should be less of a problem today because we have a higher rate of literacy today. Not as high as it should be. I think it's like, what, 91%? All right, and there's another argument that the Electoral College protects the rights of the states in selection of the president, because a state with a small population wouldn't have as much say in the election of a president as a state with a large population. I understand that, but I believe to refute that, I would say that we have senators and representatives which should be adequate for protecting the interests of the individual states within the context of their position in this union, this federal republic, this union of individual states in a larger context, this federal context. All right. The reason I think the Electoral College is bad is because of the way that this idea of one person, one vote doesn't really count. The idea that my vote has as much weight as your vote, which has as much weight as Sally's vote, which has as much weight as Billy's vote, is not really valid depending on where these different people live. Okay, and you know what I mean. When you're voting in a safe state, your vote doesn't really go that far. Your individual vote doesn't really go that far as the vote of a person in a swing state. And I've read a lot of stuff lately where people are saying, I'm so mad at those people in those swing states that voted for the other guy. So in other words, those people in those other states voted for the wrong person. They should have voted for the person that I would have voted for because I know that's the right person. Well, if we had a direct popular vote, it wouldn't be such an issue. You would still be upset with the people who voted for the other guy, but you wouldn't feel so disenfranchised. Where's the other one? Okay, there they are. By the fact that somebody else's vote counted more than yours did. All right, so please educate me. I'd like to know about the arguments for and against it, both perceived and unperceived, and which ones you think are good, which ones you think are bad. Would you like to get rid of this Electoral College? Please say yes. As you see, this is not informational. This is not an informational speech. This is a speech asking for help, asking for information, asking for input. Thank you very much. God bless you all. God bless the United States of America. Good night.